Hey guys, it's Marisol and welcome back to BookVerse. So this is going to be another Top 5 Wednesday video, which I'll be doing alone because Victor couldn't think of 5 things to fit this topic, which is this week your top 5 book habits, like bookish habits that you have. So let's get started with those. Alright, so this week I had a hard time with the topic, like the bookish habits, because I didn't really think I had any, and I'm not sure what would qualify as a bookish habit. So I came up with 5 that I think, like in no specific order, but that are kind of like bookish habits, at least in my opinion. So one of them is that I have a bad tendency that when I'm reading, I kind of like forget the real world around me. I forget to eat, or I forget to do homework, or I kind of get so lost in the book that I kind of like if someone's trying to talk to me and I'm reading, I kind of zone them out. And I think that's more like a bad habit, you know, forgetting to eat, forgetting to do homework, forgetting you have chores to do, or you have to do this, or you have to, like, a to-do list, and you neglect all these things, and then you're like, oh shit, it's the end of the day, and I got nothing accomplished because I was reading. So that's one of them. And then another one that I do is kind of weird and a little sacrilegious, I guess, is that sometimes I tend to, like, if I'm reading a book, I have accidentally ripped the pages in my book, because if I'm reading a book and it gets too like intense or it's starting to give me anxiety from what's going on, I like grip my book really hard and I'll leave like fingerprints, or accidentally with my nail, like I'll scratch it, or I need to get ahead and I'm like flipping the page like super quick and I'll accidentally tear it, and then I'm staring at there like wanting to cry because I just ruined my book, and that's an awful one. And then another book habit I have, which is kind of weird. I don't know if other people do it. I know I have a couple friends that do it, and that's that I like to smell books, like in a weird way. Like even if I'm just in a store, like I'll pick up book. Like I'll show you guys. I have my Crest book here. Like I'll just pick up a book literally, and I'll go like smell it while I'm in the bookstore checking stuff out. Or even like when I'm working and I'm like shelving books, I'll just randomly flip through it and smell it. Or when I'm reading, like I'll smell my book. I don't know, is that too weird and creepy? Kind of seems like it is. But hey, it's a thing I like. I love the smell of books. That's why even though I love having all my books, you know, on like my iPad, on Nook or Kindle, whatever, and I could travel easier with ebooks, I will never stop buying hardcover books because I love the way they smell, the way they feel when I'm reading. So that's something I've always done. And then another thing is that if I buy a book, especially if I buy it in softcover first, because you know sometimes they're cheaper, or I'll find it at Book Off for like $1. If I really love the book, I have to own it in hardcover, even if I already like bought the paperback or spend money on it. If I love it, I need it in hardcover because I need it to be able to last. If I like reread it or like go crazy like She-Hulk manhandling it, it needs to survive, so I have to have it in hardcover. I don't know if that would be more of a bookish habit or just being like annoyingly like pet peeve, but it's something I do. And then my last thing is that, for example, when I read hardcovers, again Crest, I always have to take off like my dust jacket. So I read my books like this. I don't know why. It's just something I've always done. So I love hardcovers, and I always take off my dust jackets. I just can't, when I open it and read it, I cannot be looking like, you know, the dust jackets, if you open them over and over, like my ideas, like they get loose. So like that one's a little bit loose, you know, like it just slides off, and I don't like that. So I always read hardcovers without the sleeve jacket, or I always read hardcovers without the dust jacket on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if you would consider all of those book habits. I mean, some are good, some are bad, some are kind of creepy with my smelling books. But if you guys have any of the same book habits, whether they're good or bad or weird, let me know, share them with me, and yeah, hope you guys like this video and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye!